Wow. So I'm recording this on Tuesday after a long weekend, and I'm feeling absolutely fantastic and delighted to be here with you. I'm bringing my A game forward as a result of the time off, and I hope you are too. I'm Gonsalves. I've been empowering entrepreneurs to build profitable businesses by mastering their inner game through ancient Eastern practices since 2003. So one thing I learned a long time ago, and it's one of the hardest lessons entrepreneurs really need to absorb and implement, is the importance of getting the rest and rejuvenation we need by creating clean cuts between work time and rest and rejuvenation. And just about every week for the past 20 years, entrepreneurs come to me sharing that they're either stressed out, overworked, or overwhelmed. And one of their biggest frustrations is not feeling engaged with the kids or always having a nagging sense they're in the wrong place all the time, no matter how hard they try. So feeling absent and distracted when they're spending time with their partner or their children. And then on the other hand, feeling just as guilty when they're working late, that they're neglecting their kids and being a bad parent, etc., etc., etc. But whether you're a parent or not, as an entrepreneur owning your own business, it's really easy for roles to get reversed and quickly becomes a slippery slope to where the business owns us versus us owning the business. I know how it is because I've been in a similar situation, and I vividly remember how challenging it can be to turn it around when you're behind the 8 ball. The thing is, it's in those rest and rejuvenation times that we get enough distance to zoom out, shift perspective, and create space for our greatest ideas to percolate up to the surface. Whereas through the week, when we're in our projects with our head down, that's where we get focused on the details. And around day 3 or 4, things start to become more sluggish, more complex, more entangled, less inspired and productive. So what I do is I make sure I get my high impact focus work done early in the week and early in the day. And then on Thursday and Fridays, I schedule my admin, and I'll study any programs I'm enrolled in, like up my skills, do my networking, any light planning, team check-ins, or hiring during those times. And then I'll draw a line in the sand and create clean cuts, which is so important to ensuring you get the rest and rejuvenation that you need. And it's the best thing you can do to keep things simple, making sure you have at least 2 full days designated as uninterrupted free time every week. So myself, I have a couple of businesses. I have a local wellness center, as well as my brain and body training systems. I've been self-employed since I was a teen. I learned the hard way to put my health and self-connection first after struggling with stress-related insomnia, neck and shoulder pain, and lower back pain for years. And since I did, they aren't even on my radar. And I'm at least twice as productive with less strain, more energy, feeling more engaged with and present with with the people I'm with and what I'm doing than I ever was pushing myself hard and burning the candles at both ends. So here's basically what I do. Of course, I have my key energetics practice that I teach 3 times a week in my studio and online for my students. And then I also have my own version of that I do daily to strengthen my brain-body connection. And it's my first priority because it keeps me engaged, focused, and keeps things simple. It also, the meditation component, helps me zoom out every single day, so I'm getting that higher plane objectivity, and then that I'm in the bigger picture and focused on the bigger priorities, and then zooming into the details. So that's my first priority. And then most mornings I ride my bike to work. I love to go to the gym a few times a week, usually 3 times a week I try, And I love to get out in nature and do all sorts of things that rejuvenate me and that balance the energy work and the coaching sessions and the healing sessions, to support my clients. I find getting out in the woods, getting out around the green, and collecting medicines and gathering that type of thing creates a really great balance for that. So last weekend was a long weekend, as I mentioned, and I just had a fantastic time. On Saturday, I did some gardening and some catching up, chores and things like that, and making my special tea out of nettles, berries, pine needles, etc., that I go and forage through the air that I call my medicine. And then, just kind of puttered around and took a beautiful walk down by the waterfront. And then Sunday, I went to the gym and I took a canoe ride down the river to the ocean, which was wonderful. A nice 90-minute meandering canoe ride, and fantastic watching the seals and people and stuff like that. And then Monday I went out and gathered some huckleberries, which I'll prepare to go in my tea mix, and I'll use that throughout the year along with other items I gather in their time through the year. So right now I'm in a bit of a huckleberry and salmonberry gathering state for the next few weeks to make sure I have enough. And then I went out and I joined some friends Monday evening in a sacred drumming circle, learning and singing songs in a shared experience, which was just a beautiful way to wrap up a long weekend. So today I'm back at work feeling fantastic, and I've implemented a few new ideas that popped up during my downtime because I have space for it, getting strategic and testing them out. So I hope you're prioritizing your rest and rejuvenation too in a way that nourishes you. If so, let me know what you do to stay balanced or what you're up to this weekend. And if you're finding it a challenge to break away and claim any me time, then drop that in the comments below as well, or feel welcome to reach out to me for support. What's getting in the way of making the clean cuts you need to be fully engaged at work and fully engaged with your family, friends, and enjoying your personal interests? Scroll down and let me know.